Hi everybody, Kai Lauren. Okay, 3 markers of success in this business, right? 3 things that are going to take you to the top. This is our 3 video series. So we covered patience, we covered consistency. The last one is the hardest one for a lot of people, and that's positivity. This is the area where I have done the most personal development through my journey with Younique. And look, I will be the first person to tell you, I'm not a positive person by nature. You know, I worked as a lawyer. I was fighting with people all day. That was my job, to fight with people. I didn't have to be nice to anybody. In fact, I got paid not to be nice to anybody. And I just was that person who I tended to go to a negative place when things didn't go my way. It's easy to do, right? But I started to follow some people in this business who were very overly positive people. And I will be honest, in the beginning, I was like, this is cheesy, they're naive, why aren't they being realistic about these problems? But over time, I saw that that mindset was paying off for them, because whatever your mind focuses on is what will grow. So if you focus on a problem in your business, the problem will grow. If you focus on the good things in your business, the good things will grow. It's true. It really, really works. There is no such thing as a flawless business. And, I know that we, as we've grown, have had issues. We've had back orders. We've had glitches. We've had things that have been delayed. And that's frustrating. They're always going to be that way, and we will get the problems that we're experiencing now sorted out. And you know what? There's going to be another problem down the road. So if all you do is focus on the next problem and the next problem and the next problem and look at that as the whole picture of your business is not going to go anywhere. I promise. So, what I try to do is I think about, where can I go? And so when something goes wrong, and I do this in my personal life and in my business, when something goes wrong and I start to go to that negative place, I think, where can I go? And for me, it's gratefulness. And so what I do, and this might sound cheesy, but this is what I do. I go to Pinterest and I search for quotes about gratefulness, and I read and read and read, and I try to process that. And I think about all the things that I have to be grateful for in this business. I think about all the great things that I have, that have gotten me to this point so far, and I go through that until I can come back to it with a different mindset. When I've had a bad day, and this is something you've probably heard me talk about a lot, I never post about a bad day on social media. I never do it. I want to do it. I want to do it all the time. So, what I'll do is I'll do a post and I'll make it only me, so that I can still feel like I posted it and I saw it. Or I'll do a post and I'll put it in my notes app and I'll leave it there for a couple hours so that I can vent and I can get it out. But posting about your bad day, while it might feel good in the moment, is not going to help you with your business. And all it's going to do is other people are seeing it and they're going to think, oh, I don't want to align myself with this person. She seems like nothing is going right for her, right? So it's actually going to detract from what you want to do to grow. Okay, so, one of the examples that I can use that's really prevalent for us right now is the back orders. And I hear people who say, oh gosh, I don't know why we just can't get this together with the back orders, and I don't think I can keep up with this business anymore. I don't think I'm going to do this. Well, okay. The flip side of that is that we had the best month we've ever had last month in February of 2016, and we're tracking 18% ahead of that this month to have the best month we've ever had in March. And we're doing that without foundation while we're on this back order. And then maybe go back even another step. Why is this product on back order in the first place? Because we, as the presenters, have created this craze for this awesome product that has exceeded even corporate's projections of how well our company was going to do. That's a wonderful thing. I can't tell you how many lonely websites are out there fully stocked with products, just hoping that something they had would sell well enough that it could go on back order. Unpopular products never go on back order. So if you look at that from a big picture perspective, that's a great spot to be in. A great spot to be in. And that back order is not the result of some billion-dollar campaign by corporate. That's you. That's us. We did that. So, that's an accomplishment as I see it. And it's the same thing when you have presenters who are talking about their business and they come back and say, oh, what am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Nothing's working out for me. And I say, okay, well, let's talk about what you've done that has worked so far. Instead of focusing on what you're doing wrong, let's focus on what you're doing right and how can we do more of that? They're really simple things, but you have to train your brain to do this. Your brain's a muscle, and you have to train it the same way you train your body at the gym. So, every time, that's what I do. Every time I go to that negative place, I think, where else can I go? And for me, it's a place of gratefulness. Really hand in hand with positivity for me is comparison, and the importance of not comparing your journey to anybody else's, because if you start comparing your journey to other people, you're always going to find somebody who's doing it different and maybe in your eyes better than you do. Katie Thompson is a leader with her company that I really look up to and that I've really tried to model my business after. And Katie is wildly more successful than I have been. And if I were to compare my journey to Katie's, I'd be so down on myself because I'm thinking, oh gosh, she's done so much that I haven't gotten to yet, even though she hasn't been with the company that much longer than I have. So, instead, what I look at is, hey, here's a great role model for me, and that's where I want to go. And so how can I keep moving in this direction to get there? I was at yoga this morning, and the woman in front of me had a body that I'll probably never have. I mean, just perfect, absolutely perfect. And the old me would have said, oh, it's not fair. Why does she look like that and I don't? But the reality is, she's probably working a lot harder than I am. I'm going to yoga 3 days a week. She's probably there 5. She's dedicated. She's in there. She's doing it. And so instead of looking at her today and being jealous or angry or thinking it's not fair, I looked at her and thought, hey, that's something great for me to aspire to. And look, she's here and I'm here. So if I continue on this path, maybe that's a goal for me one day down the road. So, it doesn't happen overnight. Again, like I said, consistency. You have to keep training your brain to think positively. It's difficult. It's a difficult thing to do. It is very worth it. It will pay off for you in the long run. It will take your business to places that you never thought possible. So, thanks. I hope that was helpful for you. And I look forward to seeing your businesses grow from these tips. Thank you.